Class. Hope you're all fit and fine. I think you watched, enjoyed, and got an idea about our previous video, and I believe you have completed the assigned work also. Let's have a recap about that. So, in the earlier video, we have learnt about the lesson what can $1.11 do, and I have assigned you some work also. I think you have completed the allotted work. It's time to check your answers. See, first Roman, choose the correct answer. Who was Andrew? An 8-year-old child. We don't sell miracles here. Who said these words? Chemist. The exact price of the miracle was $1.11. Second Roman. Say whether the following statements are true or false. Give reasons for your answer. Correct the false statements. First one, true. Second, true. Third, false. Fourth, true. Fifth, true. So here they have asked you to correct the false statements also, children. See, first one, true. Andrew's parents had very little money and therefore they could not pay the doctor's bills. You can extend the sentence also if you can write, no problem. And see, second one, it is also true. Tess' parents were very poor and so they were moving to a smaller house. I have extended the sentence, children. Even if you don't extend also, it's not wrong. It's correct, as the statement is true. Third one, false. Tess' parents were interested to take her little brother Andrew to the hospital, but they had little money. Fourth one, Andrew was seriously ill and so he needed an operation. 5. Tess thought that a miracle was the medicine that was available in a medical store, and as such she asked the chemist to give her a miracle. Now see next Roman. Pick the correct answer. I'm sorry, the chemist said, because the miracle the girl had asked for was not a medicine. Dr. Armstrong wanted to help the child. Question answers, you can refer the material, children. And see vocabulary. Write the past forms of the following verbs. Changed, asked, opened, looked, moved, hesitated, played. Now see second Roman. Last Sunday I met my friends and we chatted for an hour. My friend asked me to lend my gold chain to her. I gave it to her. I heard some sounds in my room. I opened the door and cautioned a small rat in the corner. Sorry. I heard some sounds in my room. I opened the door and noticed a small rat in the corner. My father cautioned me to take a torchlight when I go out during nights. He played cricket yesterday. Third Roman. Antonyms you should write by using the prefixes. Indiscipline, misunderstand, improper, mismanaged, disappeared, uncomfortable, unknown, inattentive, unhappy, unreal, irresponsible. Now see, read the following text and fill in the blanks with the correct forms of the verbs given. Last Sunday I went to Abhi's birthday party. All my friends gathered on that occasion. Rahman played music. John sang Hindi songs. Soban danced to John's songs. Abhi's sister distributed sweets. Abhi cut a cake. Abhi's grandparents blessed him. Abhi's father presented him a new bicycle. Abhi was very happy. We all had a good time. So here they have asked you to write 5 sentences related to your primary school children. I think you might have written. Just as a specimen, I am reading out these, which were written by me. I used to sit in the front row. I used to wear slippers. I used to eat chocolates. I used to go to school late. I used to play with my friends only. Diary entry. Regarding this, already we have discussed in our previous class also. Passage. Go through this passage and answer the questions given below the passage. First read the passage twice and then refer the questions. Then you start answering with pencil in your material. While before you start watching the video, you have to keep your textbook material beside the device. Then you will be able to understand very easily simultaneously if you go through the specific book what you have to go through at the time of watching. Lesson based writing skills. So here in the lesson what can $1.11 do, you have learned that Tess parents were worried about the health of their son Andrew. They spent all their savings for the treatment. They were helpless and believed that only a miracle could save him. Imagine that you are Tess and write a diary entry about your feelings in the context given below. So you have to imagine yourself as a Tess children and you have to write your feelings in the diary. Already in the previous class we have discussed about diary entry, how should you write. Now once again go through the format given in your textbook. I have kept that slide also in this video. Once again go through that and then write diary entry in your notebook, English notebook. My Dependence, poem. The poet of the poem, Rabindranath Tagore. Let us go through about the poet before we start going through the poem. Rabindranath Tagore. So 1861 to 1941. Born in 1861, died in 1941. Was considered the greatest writer in modern Indian literature. So we have to feel proud he is our Indian. A Bengali poet, novelist, educator and a Nobel laureate. So he is a Bengali poet, novelist, educator and a Nobel laureate for literature in 1913. Tagore was awarded a knighthood in 1915, but he surrendered it in 1919 in protest against the massacre at Amritsar. So he has written his award against that incident. So see here children, so the title of the poem, My Dependence. Dependence means what children? The state of relying on, depending on others. We can't do it anything independently. I like to be dependent and so forever with the warmth and care of my mother, my father, to love, kiss and embrace, wear life happily in all their grace. I like to be dependent and so forever on my kith and kin. For they all shower harsh and warm advices, complaints, full wondering, true and infugence. I like to be dependent and so forever for my friends, chat and want me near with a domestic, family and romantic tips, colleagues as well, guide me work at risks. I like to be dependent and so forever for my neighbors too. Envy at times, when at my rise of fortune like to hear my daily steps, easy and odd things too. So here, what should you understand children? I like to be dependent. So I want to depend on others forever with warmth, means with grace, and care of my mother. So I need my mother's care forever. My mother, my father's care forever. And still, what is he telling children? What does he expect still? So they have to love me, kiss me, hug me, and I have to live happily in all their grace. Okay, in all their kindness. The affection, how do they show towards me? I like to be dependent and so forever on my kith and kin, on my relatives. They shower their harsh and warm advices, good advices, complaints, wonders, true and infogiants. Okay, so infogiants means what? Information, whether it may be big or small, related to the some context. I like to be dependent and so forever for my friends. I want to be dependent on my friends. I want to chat with them and want to be very near with the domestic, family and romantic tips. I need their advices also, their pieces of advice. And colleagues, the place where do you work along with the other persons. So they are known as colleagues. I want their guidance. I want to chat with them. I want to know how do they feel about me. So I want to be dependent. I like to be dependent and so forever for my neighbors too, the people who live beside you. And they sometimes feel jealous about me and they think about my fortune. How did I come up, or how did I grow up, or how did we reach some heights in my career. I like to hear how do they feel about me and how did I overcome my hard situations in my life. By this, what can you understand? Human beings are dependent on one another. So everyone has to be supportive, cooperative and friendliness should be there with one another. I think you might have enjoyed the poem. Go through the glossary, hard words in the poem, the meanings of the hard words in the poem, and you can also refer the material. Write the question and answers 2 times in your notebook. Stay home, stay safe, follow the precautions to avoid corona.